The Ministry of Health has been consistently working on ways to improve the monitoring of persons on home quarantine in an effort to reduce infection rates and keep the citizenry as safe as possible. In the early stages of the pandemic, with the limited knowledge of the disease, we embarked on a mandatory quarantine in state-run facilities. As our knowledge of the disease management improved, home quarantine was allowed, along with state-run quarantine. With the institution of home quarantine option, gaps have been identified, where a number of persons who have been granted that privilege have not been keeping with the requirements and have challenged the ministry's resources to keep track of them. Today, however, we announce improvements to our approach to home quarantine. Through the use of technology, we aim to improve the surveillance of persons on home quarantine. This will be achieved through the use of two electronic monitoring devices, the BioIntellisense BioButton and the Amber wristwatch. The BioButton is a disposable, one-time use body sensor about the size of a quarter, designed to be worn on the left side of the chest. It is small and unnoticeable. It monitors the vitals of quarantined persons who may be at high risk for developing COVID-19 disease. It also provides continuous temperature, respiratory rate, and heart rate measurements to the user. In so doing, it enables the early detection of potential cases. The wristwatch resembles a smartwatch. Through its geofencing capabilities, it ensures that persons wearing the device remain within the confines of their home as per home quarantine protocols. It also allows for the monitoring of vitals of the quarantined individual. This means that should persons develop symptoms during their quarantine period, this would be detected by the Department of Health. Through improved monitoring, this device will aid in the nation's COVID-19 response plan by limiting the spread of the disease, as it helps to ensure that persons remain at home during their quarantine period. The BioSticker will cost US $100 for the 14-day period, and the wristwatch US $75 for 14 days. As the Ministry of Health seeks to continue keeping St. Lucia, its citizens, and all visitors safe, we look forward to your continued support of our efforts.